absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Thank God I finally stopped Logan Ryan.
Scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Kind of animations that Odell yearned.
2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Once again,
Odell,
26-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Oh, they're just going to be fucking holding.
Penalty flag on the field.
Of fucking course, bruh. Of course.
But all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28. And that
should I go for it?
First. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
All right.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going. It's
fuck. That was my bad. That was my bad. I didn't see him there.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game.
That was my bad, motherfucker.
So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds
I
up
fucking hate how on the Cowboys stadium, how because they have the roof open, they have like little like sunlight shit on there. He did not complete that. Fucking, so it makes their white jerseys blend in so you can't fucking see them bitches.
An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Bruh, I'm still mad. No, for real though. Like that, it was my bad. I didn't see him, but it was still one of those things where it's like, bruh, any other team, I would fucking see that guy. Any other stadium, I mean.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah.
First opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5.
There we go. Greedy Williams.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points?
He's got a man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he's
You feel like I would love the Cardinals?
The 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down throw from Mayfield.
Bro, why does it take him so long to throw, bro? It honestly makes no sense. Why is Baker Mayfield throwing motion so fucking long? At least in math. In real life, it's not that long.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Mayfield looks to throw.
Change his throwing motion.
That's Landry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red.
I mean, I can, but do I want to?
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll take it in.
There we go, bitch.
For a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper. In the final seconds of the first half.
I'll give Baker Mayfield Lamar Jackson throwing motion.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead. And
interact in the chat, bitch.
That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Bah.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
And of course, it lacked by missed kick.
No
Motherfucker.
Second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish.
Black Ops campaign so far. I really want to play it. Should I stream it? Would you watch me stream it tonight, Kim?
They'll simply take a knee and that should do it for half number 1.
Black Ops campaigns are always the best campaigns.
The white flag coming out as they line. Reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September.
If you want it, it's one of the best, honestly. Is it as good as Black Ops 1? Black Ops 2, I honestly don't remember a damn thing about it. I remember one mission.
From there we head down south to Tampa to check on the
I remember
Bucs
one mission where fucking you're in the desert and you find the guy from the first game that you were supposed to kill, and like the numbers start going off. 2077 almost made you come. I bet it did. It made me. It made me. Not almost. It made me.
See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Deontay Johnson a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Chiefs versus Saints in the Super Bowl, don't at me. Versus who? Taysom Hill?
They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because...
Bro, how did Sendeo just react to him?
People upset, but typically halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
There we go, Logan Ryan. Fucking go.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they will
although, of course, Dak's ass is able to catch him.
Football all the way down to the 16-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So the ball down to this.
If that happened to you, you'd quit. It's already happened to me. Not in this game. As would I. Nah, it's already happened to me multiple times in the franchise. Baker gets hit so often that it just happens. That motherfucker gets hit like every play.
Every time on the defensive side of the ball.
What? Oh. Just swapped it.
On 2nd and 2.
Fuck!
Mayfield.
It did that thing where you snap it and it presses X. God, fuck. That stupid shit where it made you press X as soon as I didn't even.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
I can't believe it really did that shit to me. Just as soon as I snap it, it just threw the ball to X. That wasn't even who I wanted to throw it to. I was even looking on that side of the field.
And they're back within 8. It's 15-7. A heck of a play there defensively.
Now that's the type of play that would make me quit. It really was a pick 6. Baker Mayfield has, bro. Baker Mayfield has 10 picks in 4 weeks. Fucking ridiculous. Still more picks than he does touchdowns. I can't believe it did that shit. I fucking hate this game.
They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
God damn it, of course. More commercials than touchdowns. Yeah.
Trainers take a look. We'll step aside. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And of course, no time.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
No time in the fucking pocket.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
God damn it.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Janovich. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Fullback dive, baby.
On 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
You already know the
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
It's now 2nd.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. And they're well past midfield.
Just toss it up there for him.
15 yards on the play. 1st down.
A gain of 15.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
A run for Nick Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 28.
The ball carrier.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And only able to muster a couple.
I hate that he did that, like, stop and move forward. Like, you were already running forward, bro. What the fuck did you stop for?
That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Run of the jet sweep. Landry. It's so close.
Dive, motherfucker, dive.
Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start.
And he takes
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get
Shit
you
themselves.
off the field.
You saw why I did fullback dive, bro, because my O-line shit themselves earlier.
What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
My O-line fucking sucks.
They run up and send this one away.
Guarantee my O-line's worse than your O-line. You see how many times Baker's been hit already?
And that'll carry over the back line.
And I only started broadcasting end of the 2nd quarter.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Cowboys.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Just no superstar O-lineman. But who would I give up that'd be worth it?
That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
Maybe Austin
You are
Hooper.
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Maybe Austin Hooper.
1st down, Prescott. And that is incomplete here.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Picks, sign and trade,
So now
running
2nd
backs.
and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
That is something that needs to be fixed about the just sign and trade running back shit.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's hauled in by Devin Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed.
And
There we go,
Prescott,
baby.
his 3rd interception. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Kevin Johnson.
He cannot catch me.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
29.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Am I not even using the boy Mac Wilson? I'm not using Mac Wilson.
So they'll
Probably
get
should,
another
though.
shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Put him in. You'd love to use him as a user.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott.
Claiborne.
Taken down. This will be a Brown
I will
sack.
later.
The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw is Prescott.
There we go. User.
For the 4th time today. Picked up by Anderson Aho. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. That pick 6.
You already killed the boys. Might as
I
well
remember
give him.
talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when
Take
the
it,
game's
but
like
take
this?
out the
You know, it's pretty
starters.
much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Seibert on for the PAT.
Point after.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another
What
shot
position
now.
is Mac
This
Wilson?
one's in the air.
No.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
He is starting. I'm just not using him. I can put him at sub linebacker though. I swear to God, I hate using him, Kane. Better not be a troll.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Oh, boy. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's another 10 yards.
I don't know if I like using them, Kane.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, this to Jarwin. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10.
So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Prescott on 1st down. This one to Jarwin over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings
ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. 10th carry now for Elliott.
What kind of fucking shit was that? See how it like forced the user that was going to tackle him to go in, so he missed?
Cut into that lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And that'll cut the lead down to 22. So that drives 7 plays in length.
I'm happy Baker doesn't have to go on the field.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I will. Yes.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into
I got
the
his
game,
X factor on already.
Said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And again, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more
Is the real life score?
4th and 5.
Probably. No, the real life. I'm pretty sure Browns dropped 50 in real life.
Made it very difficult right there.
Nah, I'm tripping. I'm bugging. Don't listen to me. God damn it, Jarvis.
Whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
God fucking, it's the same dude.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline.
Fuck it.
Up for.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have
It's a
to
bonding
really spend
moment.
a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Chubb. Xavier Woods on the tackle.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry.
Number 80,
Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now here come the Cowboys. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A first down throw for Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
There's no fucking way, bruh.
Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Amari Cooper is not the Moss Hugh type of receiver.
And that'll cut the lead down to 22. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The kickoff for Dallas.
This will make it into the end zone. And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Browns.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
All right,
So
let's
for
watch the
Cleveland,
play.
They're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Odell Beckham,
Alongside
89,
Charles
yep.
Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on ESPN.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Came for the dollars, call it.
Alright, Cam, I'ma change it on screen. Fucking all pro.
Can I get the dash? Can I catch me? Whoa, no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the dope little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this.
I'ma act a fool for this.
Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub.
Ah, you didn't press advance, you cack. No, my left tackle. Play the Coots. God damn, they have them going 4-0. Going to bed. Love you too, Cam. Bye.